Howdy, folks. Welcome to Morning Connection, live from the Cast House. We're still slowly but surely moving forward, myself included. There's so much work to be done. In fact, I have a meeting with Erica from E Loves Body for You at noon to push these projects forward. Also, lots of recruitment efforts going on today. So say hi if you're serious and you'd like to chat. I'm also nursing a bit of a foot injury from yesterday. Earlier in the week, I went a little hard. This happens to me. I remember this happening to me in New York as well. I was living in Brooklyn, and I went super hard. Super hard in the paint as it related to working out, and then I ended up hobbling for a few days, and then eventually everything heals again and I don't hobble so hard. But this is what happens when you don't lean back into your working out slowly, and you just, like I said, go super hard before you might be ready. I think I've put in like 40,000 steps in the last 2 days, and the body does feel a certain level of wear and tear. But all the projects are still being built. Everything's moving forward as fast as life will allow. We're still refining processes and working out the best ways to work together, both internally and externally, and finding what works. And then once we find that a process isn't working or isn't moving forward as quickly as we like, then we pivot into some other situation, Easy does it. Coffee will be wonderful. I'm going to stay here for about 15 minutes to let you know that you're loved and lovable. That's the new... I've done this before. I put a cap on how long I could stay on each platform for live streams, because some of you are interested, some of you are nosy, some of you couldn't be bothered. And this is basically a flare for all the people who are interested in the work that I do of encouraging, equipping, and empowering people. Erica and I talked about this yesterday, and Poppy Water and I talked about it as well today. The power is going to be in panel discussions. People don't really care about necessarily what I'm doing individually. People don't necessarily care about what I'm doing as a community leader personally. They're wanting to see me out and about with people, either in these internet streets or in these actual physical streets. And so the key to the future is going to be in panel discussions. Poppy Water, have you scheduled Waiting to Exhale already?
I'll add it to my matrix.
But the sooner that you publish it, the sooner the algorithm can let people know. The sooner that you get an event in a Discord server or my Slack channels or my DMs or something so I can cross promote and raise it, the better. People not sitting on their phones all day waiting for anybody to message them unless you have a dedicated list. You're gonna have to like announce it so that I can help do promo. Not an hour before the event. I'm just raising the flag. That's all. I'm just raising the flag. So yeah, folks, we're just trying to keep everything on the rails until eventually there's going to be production assistants and people that come in and kind of pull these things for us. But in the meantime, it's just simply us having to do our own heavy lifting. It's like, no one came to my birthday party. Well, did you invite them? I know that the new... What?
I said, yeah, then they go, dang it, all those invitations are still sitting here.
Whatever. Yeah.
Did you mail the invitation?
Did you mail the invitation? The algorithm on Clubhouse now will send 100 invites out for you. You just have to schedule the damn event.
Yeah, they asked, that's what they were asking me about. I had to Google for clarity when I was setting up the configurations of the house last night. They had said something about, like, they basically were explaining why we see the admit one ticket on people's thing because they send them out automatically. And I was like, oh, that's how that works.
That's how you get guests in your house. Yeah, which is good. Because then they're trying slowly but surely to bridge it, but it's slow. It's just, I need the invite so that I can at least tweet it. You don't seem to be interested at all in tweeting invites or putting invites on your Discord in an early fashion. I'm trying to condition that behavior. Like, I don't see any promo. None. Even if I just simply wanted to like retweet and move along. There's nothing. But it will resolve. Did you clear this table to clean it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe it down real quick.
Okay.
I'm just doing a little quick wipe of the surface
Okay.
for disinfecting purposes.
Fine. So I got about 15 minutes. I got about 10 minutes left on this Instagram live, and then we're gonna move over and do a fresh YouTube live to check in with the people. I'm gonna do morning check-ins every day until we can figure out where the people are. I think Erica will be helpful. She'll probably be logging in mostly to the Instagram lives and building audience there. Just helping each other along this path. I'm not popular as I would like to be necessarily on Instagram because I'm not doing common things. So I have to work the algorithm differently in inviting on special guests who want to speak and chat. It reminds me I need to get Dr. Flo's good news out the gate today as well.
I personally think people will fall in love with you the way that people who love you do when they see you on a panel interacting with other people. You're which would write your code to the comment hiding folk. But someone in a panel, you would be naturally more.
Sorry, I'm just hearing a lot of wah wah. What are you saying?
In a panel, you would come across more relatable in real time.
Somebody said
another
that.
person.
Literally said that. Panel discussions, people are not interested in seeing one person on the downside. They want to see collaboration and conversation. And
I know, but I'm saying that would make you automatically come across more approachable because they're literally walking up on you.
Talking to someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not approachable, but not because I'm not.
Not because you're not, just because they're
It's because
intimidated.
people, yeah. It's excessive intimidating.
And also someone who knows what they want can be intimidating to people who don't know at all what they want or are not used to people asking for what they want and making sure that they receive it.
Yeah, it's all intimidation. If I had $1 for every time someone told me that I was intimidating, I wouldn't be in, I would have more money in the bank.
You know, people say I'm intimidating, but they never tell me. So I wouldn't have any dollars. They say that's the conversations people have behind my back. Because when they say it to my face, I go, well, how am I intimidating? Let's break it down. But that could be their answer. Yeah, like you do shit like that. Because, bitch, I want to know what about that action was intimidating so we can move forward. I don't confuse you again.
Viewership is down, so I gotta do something.
What?
What is this?
What'd you just say? That was when I poured out a piece of garlic up in this pack when I poured it out. I was pouring it in them cracks specifically for the ants that be over there. I be seeing red ants all in them cracks.
I said viewership is down, so I have to work to get it back up. Engagement is down, so I have to work to get it back up. That's the thing that people have to pay attention to.
Yeah, but I also think naturally, your brand, which is already happening, because like I said, naturally, your brand growing and evolving with you moving in abundance and doing authentic work, always is naturally going to increase engagement whenever, because you'll constantly be changing because you're a person. And so it'll always be something new for them. Even when you go, I don't like going live like this anymore. I'm going to try this now. It's something new and exciting to them. They're getting a new experience all of a sudden.
So Good News Magazine, Dr. Flow's Good News Magazine is a vehicle. I get easily distracted by shiny objects and having to chase. Well, 40% of my day is spent chasing other people, trying to get them to do overdue assignments or log into
So like a professor I have.
devices and stuff. Once I get a booster team, though, and it's an onboarding team, and a welcome committee established who knows where all the stuff is, then I'll be able to.
Say, we'll have an agent contact you with your walkthrough.
Right.
Or they will be reaching out to you later about your missing assignments that you said you would like to be part of.
Exactly. I won't have to, I can actually focus on making the money that pays everybody and pays for housing and shit like that. Also to balance out everything, we even producing, I produce more content than you.
I can't hear you.
Alright, then I'll stop talking and we'll connect. Alright folks, we opened up Instagram for Morning Connection. I hope that you know that you're loved and lovable today. I hope that you know that you are a child of the universe and you are deeply valued and appreciated. If you have any questions about Poppy Water or myself as Dr. Flo and what we do in the world, if you're curious about offers and what magic we're creating, I encourage you to go to our link in bio for the latest offers and also to see our community that's growing and developing. By the time the day is over, this may have been too much water. By the time the day is over, I'm going to have a new bio link that's up. I saw someone that I admire in the community with their bio link that had just simple websites, simple VIP programs, and then also they simply pointed people to all the people within their tribe. And so soon you're going to see a Poppy Water, a link that leads to his properties off of my bio link today. Elah's Body for You is coming into the fold, so I'm going to have her networked in. But in the same way that I saw this collaborative community have like 17 collaborator names under their bio, that's what I want to see. I want to see my shit up top and also the people who are in network, because we were not, as of yet, and I know this is being done by other people so it can be done by me, I'm not seeing a community that's truly networked and cross-promoting services and cross-promoting each other. I still see a lot of people working on their own projects and kind of moving the needle forward for themselves, but I'm not seeing a lot of, yo, check out what I'm doing and check out what other people in my network are doing. And that's just always going to take work. I heard yesterday through the grapevine that, I should have been more grateful and gracious for being allowed, to sit in front of the building that I was sitting in front of a couple weeks ago. In fact, it was said, and I quote, I let him sit out in front, and he probably made more money in those days out front than I made in my business, and he wasn't even grateful. Well, that's the sad part. If a person can come and sit in front of your building and make more tips, by the way, and most of the people who tipped me were online people that don't live here, for the record. But if that can happen, then it shows that you need more organizational development and leadership. It shows that you need more business development. And those are services that I provide, and I would happily do so. So, anyway, folks, we can make all of the excuses we want going forward. We can talk about all of the things. We can throw all the excuses at the board, and people do it all the time. But either going forward in my life, either the work is being done, like the work is being assigned. So either it's being done or it's not being done. And a mountain of excuses is not going to support us any further. I'm sending everyone through a standard company training. I'm letting people know where the tools are, and I'm also letting people know how to get at me. Nearly 20. I am awake for probably 16 to 17 hours every day. People that want to be networked can send me a message if they're lost and get unstuck and continue to do their work in a timely fashion. This is not, we're not kids anymore. We should be able to figure this out. Truthfully. I have folks in my entire network who I'm still waiting on. But they would pretend that they're waiting on me. But that's just not true. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming to Morning Connection. We rebuild our numbers. Quincy will be back. Elah's Body for You will be back. We're living very busy lives, but I want to eventually, in my mind, I'm holding space for a community where people are gathering around some watering hole in the cloud, 24/7, being encouraged, equipped, and empowered. We're just not quite there yet. I know someone on the internet would love to be having conversations about dreams and what they want to manifest today, or the 1%, the way in which they improve their lives 1% better today. There are people who want to talk about this. There are people who are only getting discouragement from their community. They're only being told that they don't have enough money. How you gonna build your business? You ain't even got no money. Those are the kinds of people.
You got $500.
What?
I was quoting somebody. You got $500.
So, yeah, I've heard that master's degrees programs are $22,000 for the whole program. And the programs that I offer are literally like $100 a month is where my programs start. And I offer the same basic tools for business development that people offer in an MBA program. So, you just have to be willing to step out on your dream, and then the rest happens. But we don't do excuses on Love City Island. not anymore. We don't have time for it. There's not enough time. There's not enough resources at this point to even deal in resources. Either the stuff got done or it didn't get done. We have systems in place that say, like, this was due on this date. This is 3 weeks overdue. This is 1 week overdue. This is a month overdue. And we just have to atone for that. And of course, certain people in the Course in Miracles and whatnot say that that atonement is being at one mint. So you have to return back to yourself and say, like, why did that not get done? I want to do better going forward with my life, and just do it. And that goes for me as well. The bio link, I will not stop today until the web properties are in a perfect place to just go forward. People are looking and counting on this work to be done, and it's mine to do. Like, you just gotta be.
One viewer on YouTube is good because people be saving shit like, I'm gonna come back to you.
You gotta put your you gotta put the
Because I use YouTube. The girls, the people were like, you don't use Apple Music? No, girl, I use YouTube. What's wrong with YouTube? Everybody on YouTube. Every artist is already on YouTube. People have to be added to Apple Music. Before an artist.
What are you talking about?
Like, I used to have people in high school be like, where do you listen to your music at? And I would say YouTube. They try to play me like I'm using a fucking rock or something to listen to music. I'm like, girl, everybody's already on YouTube. Even people who haven't even discovered yet are on YouTube already, posting their music.
Right. Everybody needs to be on YouTube.
Yeah, like when YouTube Music came out, that was great for me because I didn't have to go through a new system and click what I like. I've been using this YouTube channel since I was in middle school.
Well, we're coming up on 11/11, and so at 11/11 every day in the local time zone, we make conscious contact with the divine. What are you trying to consciously contact today? What are you trying to be at one with? What energies are you trying to wield? What earth are you trying to bend? What water and fire are you trying to bend?
You have either one of them lighters.
What?
You got a lighter? I think the green one right here.
Here.
Thank you.
He touched me. Oh, he touched me. And all right. Heading over to Vigo to be amongst the people this morning. And we'll see what unfolds over there. I'm going to put this this feed over on YouTube as well a little later for those of you who are interested in for the morning connection, and just having a little click into what it's like at the Cast House building a dream. We're very unique. Everybody's unique, but we're very unique in that we're two young black men who left all of our traditional employment to start a love mission and to start an outreach ministry that will serve the hearts of the world, reminding them that they are loved and lovable. And so I'm not going to affirm or confess struggle over my life, but like my dear sister and friend Titi Nadia said a couple weeks ago, you're really courageous, Andre. You know how courageous you have to be in order to quit all of your traditional jobs and to leave benefits and 401k? Like, I don't have benefits right now. My foot is hurting because of a run, and I can't see a physician right now about it because I'm not presently insured. There's no money, for insurance. There's money for the ministry. There's money to pour back into the work of the ministry. But there's not money for like healthcare right now in my life. So, this is the sacrifice that a person makes in order to be truly free in this world. And so I just wanted to give you all a little bit of insight into what it takes in order to step out on faith and make your dream come true. We've had over the last 3 years many people in and out. There are people who stopped by and was in my life for a few minutes. There have been people who've been in my life for a few months. There's been people who've been in my life for a few years. I've had people kick it with me for 20 years and then decide that they didn't want to go to the next level. The way that it was explained to me is that some people in your life are like the booster rockets on the side of a spaceship. The booster rockets get the shuttle off the Earth into the atmosphere, but at a certain point, if you know rocket ships, the first fuel cell, the fuel container falls off into the ocean. Then you get boosted a little further into outer space, and then those boosters fall off. And then only the shuttle itself makes it to space. And so I'm just grateful for all the boosters that I've had in my life, and even if they rock with me for, hey, Angela Irving, Christine, even if they rock with me for a few minutes, a few months, a few decades, I'm grateful that people are here to boost and to fall off in the same way that Angela Irving just boosted and then fell off. If you start looking at people in your life, and this is not in a using or abusing way, but if you can truly accept that some people are meant to be in your life simply to boost your rocket ship, and then they're to fall off, and then maybe they'll be refueled. A lot of those boosters that they use for rocket ships are reusable. They fill them with the fuel, they boost a shuttle, then they fall off. Someone goes out and retrieves the booster, refuels it, and then it goes. People are boosting many different people at different times. Just because they boosted you once, or boosted you for a decade, or boosted you in your childhood, doesn't mean that they owe you to boost you for the rest of your life. It's been a hard thing for me to actually accept. The fact that some people will boost you for your lifetime, some people will boost you for a few weeks. Like the lady that I was talking about earlier, she boosted me for 4 days. And then the boosters fell off. But the rocket ship still ascends. And so that's the word that you must remember. If you're truly committed to your dream and reaching for your stars, stay in your shuttle. Allow the fuel cells and the booster. That first 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we have lift off. That gets the shuttle off the ground into the clouds, and then further up, and then these things start falling off, and then the shuttle is actually what goes into space. So don't get worried in your process of sharing your love if people fall off or if they come in for a few seconds and then they leave. They are your boosters. They are pushing you towards your greatness. All right? Have a wonderful day. All the best. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. And may love hold you in its big, big hands. Have a great day.